Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here, and Vivo just sent over a couple new phones. They just announced the X70 Pro and X70 Pro Plus, which is their latest flagship phone. Now we're going to quickly unbox these phones, see what we get inside, but also compare the two because there are some differences between the two phones. So let's get started on the X70 Pro from Vivo. Here are the new X70 Pro and X70 Pro Plus, both co-engineered with Zeiss for their cameras. Also, want to take a quick look at their new earbuds, the Vivo TWS2, which in my opinion look fairly familiar. Anyways, we're going to start with the X70 Pro Plus, see what we get in the box. Right away, you'll see the camera system peeking out, which is probably one of the main focuses of this device. Opening it up, here is the actual phone. We're going to set this to the side for just a second and see what else we get in the box. And clearly, we get a case, which I always like, thanks to Vivo for sending extras over. And some more extras, some headphones, which are USB Type-C, and they also included some extra tips in case you have a different ear size. They really didn't hold out on the extras. USB Type-C to headphone adapter, along with a USB Type-A to USB Type-C cable, and the 55-watt charging brick. And very quickly want to see what's in the box of the X70 Pro, because it is a little bit different. First of all, we have the device, again, setting that to the side for just a second, and inside we have those headphones. We have a 44-watt charging brick, so a little bit different. Doesn't charge quite as fast with this charging brick. You have a clear case. You've got your USB Type-A to USB Type-C charging cable, SIM ejection tool, and your standard booklets. So here's the X70 Pro and Pro Plus. As you can tell, a bit of a difference with the camera modules. Now I'm gonna boot both of them up and we'll take a closer look at the hardware and compare the two. Down at the bottom, we have our SIM card slot, microphone, USB-C slot for charging, and one of our speakers along the right side. Power button, two volume rockers. Make note of both camera bumps, pretty similar size overall. Obviously, when you flip it over the back, one is a little bit larger. Up at the top, we have a microphone. Looks like an IR blaster. Happy they included that. And both of them say professional photography up towards the top. Along the left side, absolutely nothing. Now flipping it over, a bit of a difference with the logo, vertical versus horizontal, obviously a different color. And then with the Pro Plus versus the Pro, the camera module looks different, so it's very noticeable which one is the Pro Plus over the Pro. You have a 50 megapixel wide angle lens in both of them. However, there's a different sensor, so you can expect better performance out of the Pro Plus's wide angle lens. Now, in terms of these same lenses, you have an 8 megapixel periscope telephoto lens in both with 5 times optical zoom, and then a 12 megapixel telephoto lens with 2 times optical zoom in both the phones. You'll also get a difference in the ultra wide angle lens, 12 megapixel on the Pro, and the Pro Plus has a 48 megapixel with a gimbal optical image stabilization to keep things extra stable. There's also a difference in the displays, the Pro on the left for the Pro Plus on the right. So both are AMOLED 120 Hertz displays. However, the Pro is a 1080p display, whereas the Pro Plus has a 1440p resolution. The Pro is 6.56 inches and the Pro Plus is 6.78 inches, and the Pro Plus will get just a little bit brighter overall. Now I want to make note of some display settings out of the box. First of all, on the Pro Plus, the screen resolution is set to 1080, so you can customize that. I'd recommend bumping it up to 1440p. However, if you'd like to save some battery life, 1080p is the way to go. Now, screen refresh rate is set to smart switch, so it'll determine whether to go from 120 hertz down to 60 hertz, or you can force all the way up to 120 hertz, or force 60 hertz if, again, you're wanting to save battery life. And there is definitely a big difference in terms of 120 hertz and 60 hertz. It's very noticeable. Now, another main difference inside is the processor. With the Pro, you have a MediaTek Dimensity 1200 processor, and in the Pro Plus, you have the Snapdragon 888 Plus from Qualcomm. Now, both of these chips are 5G chips, so you have those 5G capabilities on both phones. And on top of those differences, the battery size is going to be different, obviously, with different size phones. So the X70 Pro has a 4450 milliamp hour battery and a 4500 milliamp hour battery in the Pro Plus. So not too much of a difference in the sizes. Now jumping into the camera application on both of them and snapping pictures, shutter speed is very quick in both of them, and you'll also see that the zooming is the exact same. So 0.6 for the ultra wide angle lens, 2 times for the telephoto lens, and you can go all the way up to 5 times with that periscope telephoto lens. You've also got a night mode, a portrait mode, and when it comes to video, there's a bit of a difference. You can shoot 8K video on the Pro Plus, whereas you can only shoot 4K 60 on the Pro. So going to the resolution here, you'll see all the way up to 8K on the Pro Plus. There's a Pro mode on both and a quick look at all of the different modes, including that panorama 50 megapixel, super moon mode, Pro Sports, long exposure. And I know I had mentioned these very familiar looking earbuds. I want to take a very quick look at them, just a quick unboxing. Pretty standard manual, warranty information, USB Type A to USB Type C charging cable, and different sized ear tips. And here is that case. It says Vivo on the front. There is a button, I believe a pairing button. And down at the bottom is the USB-C slot for charging. Flipping it on open does reveal the earbuds facing outwards anyways. So opening it on up, let's take them both out. And here they are. Drop a comment. Let me know if these look familiar whatsoever. There is an area for touch controls on the stem. And like I mentioned, you do have different sizes with the gel tips. And overall, that is everything I want to touch on for now with Vivo's new X70 Pro series with the Pro and the Pro Plus. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about these two devices. Pretty excited to test out these cameras. They're supposed to be very good quality, so going to have to go out and take some good pictures with them. A lot more content coming soon. Be sure to click that subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching.